When did you start getting recognized? Like, you just...
It took the whole...
That's
so
Ronita.
The whole first time that I was on TV was season 6, I believe, or 5. I'm sorry, I have terrible memory.
I have horrible memory with seasons. I'm so bad at it.
But as soon as the season ended, because they do reruns when a new season begins.
Right.
And then the next year, they reran the last season.
Right.
And then I was on the next season. So then it was like way more, getting noticed in weird random
Does it help
places.
now, like with business?
Definitely. I mean, I'm not necessarily on it anymore, but the fact that I was has really helped my social media following, which I use in my pitches.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt.
Right.
Now, so you're not, so you were never on it, because Louis kind of crossed over a little bit, but you were never on it during the Steve Gold years.
No, and I love Steve Gold.
Let's talk about Steve Gold. Can we? Because, I mean, listen, I've talked about Steve Gold many times here behind the velvet rope. Definitely, without question, the hottest guy on Bravo. Like, there's no, I mean, I personally don't have a close second.
Steve
Literally, he's the number one.
Yeah, and
I mean, maybe
I'm
there's
married
some
to a
seconds.
hot Jewish man, so I can say that. Like, he's a hot Jewish man. And
He's
I've only
so
ever met him a few times. He's very sweet.
He's nice,
He's
right?
a very nice person.
He's nice.
I've never done a deal with him yet, so I don't know how he is business-wise.
I don't love the Zahir building that he lives in on 28th.
You don't love it.
It's not my style.
Well, he lives in the Hamptons now, so.
Yeah.
COVID.
I mean, Steve is so. You met him before the show, and like, have you ever done a deal directly with Steve, Ryan, or Fredrik?
Yeah.
Really? Like, I mean, just you without Louise?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Who's been the most difficult, like, to negotiate with directly, to be against?
So I've pitched listings alongside Fredrik and John, which was cool. And I've learned a lot from them. And they're tough negotiators. And I've learned to be that way. Like, I'm the expert. You hired me for my opinion. You have your own, but this is why you hired me. So I took that from them because, they believe what they believe. And obviously, nobody really has a crystal ball. But based on experience and what's happened in the past and, numbers, you can guess as to what something is going to sell at, obviously without global pandemics. But so I've learned that just be confident in yourself because this is the reason you're being hired. You are the expert in the field. So they're tough in that way when they're trying to get listings, in fact, which,
They're
typically
tough.
you would think you're going to do whatever the seller wants to get the listing, but that's not the right attitude. They're going to hire you because they see that you know what you're doing and you stick to your word, not because you're going to do whatever they say.
Yeah, and like when you have a book of business, that's where you want to be like, I don't want this seller.
Exactly.
Like, why would I take this overpriced apartment?
And, I learned that early on, so to me it was like fake it till you make it.
Do you watch $1 Million Listing LA? You
I
love
do.
it. Do you love it?
I obviously love New York more because this is my city. But those houses are insane.
They're gorgeous.